Professional Liability Insurance. Sounds a little dry, right? But trust me, it's well worth its weight in gold, so try not to practice without it. For example, several years ago, I was involved in managing a large project based on a design the firm and builder had previously used. Once the documents were permitted, construction started, but after several contractor delays, the bonding company was asked to take over. In the spirit of collaboration, the architectural team worked diligently with the bonding company's representatives through project completion, assuming the project was a success and everyone was happy. 3 months later, the bonding company sued the architectural firm, alleging cost overruns due to problems with the contract documents. As the project manager, it wasn't long before I had the privilege of experiencing an arbitration meeting, a deposition, and eventually an appearance in federal court after mediation failed. The final result of the litigation was that the bonding company ended up losing. I remember looking back and being amazed at the time and money it took to litigate, well over $1 million. At one point in the trial, I was sitting in the waiting area when suddenly the contractor's manager passed and said, "You know, this is nothing personal. It's just business." It sure felt personal to me at the time, but he was right. It really was just business. Architectural firms work hard to make their clients' vision a reality, and although the work can be very rewarding, it involves a lot of time, people and documents to achieve. With that much intensity, mistakes can happen, and clients sometimes sue for financial losses, even when the firm is not at fault. Professional liability insurance, general liability insurance and data breach insurance, for example, help by providing legal cost, defense cost, judgment and settlement cost should a claim be filed. Expenses that can accumulate well into millions of dollars. So, let's talk about professional liability fees. For a moment, a common thread that binds all professional liability policies is that as your workload grows, your risk exposure increases and the insurance premiums usually go up. In addition, the type of policy, the policy's duration, and a host of other factors will also influence the cost. Some firms might decide to self-insure and set aside money to cover claims instead of buying a policy. It's risky, but with big cash reserves and strong risk management, it can make sense. For most of us, buying insurance is the safer bet. When I first opened my small firm, I could barely pay the office rent, let alone insurance. So like a lot of architects, I went without it, but years later, I wished I had insurance when an event happened that cost me the majority of my savings. Investigations, expert opinions, negotiations, and sometimes even court can be a costly venture. At the end of the day, having the right insurance isn't just about checking a box. It's about protecting your business, peace of mind, and your future. Never assume you're immune to liability claims because you have a great client relationship or the projects are low risk. Be smart and work with an insurance provider to craft a policy that meets your needs at a cost you can afford. Remember, it's nothing personal, it's just business.